Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a video on how to keep up with a bullet journal if you have no time, because that's pretty much been me lately. This is going to be short and sweet and to the point, of course, because that's the only way it makes sense. I'll be using this journal today, this one with the pencils all over it. I got that previously from Hallmark, and the reason I'm using this one because I have a huge stash of journals that I need to get through that I bought a long time ago. But if you're interested in any of these here, these are still available in my shop. So message me on Instagram or check out my Etsy shop if you are interested in buying any of those. I make all kinds of different journals. This one I actually just sold recently. I really like this one and this style. So I just wanted to give you guys some examples here of what you would find in my shop, but I will be using this one that I bought for today, and this is one that I carry around with me on a regular basis. I'm getting through some of the supplies here. I'm basically using my Zebra Mildliner pens in 3 different colors, and I'll show you the key in a second. And this Bic Atlantis pen, this is my favorite pen to write with. It's a little bit drier than pens that I know a lot of other people like, but it's just my preference. And we'll use some brush pens later from the brand Arteza. And I'm showing you here what I'm using as a key, and hopefully you can read that. I write so small, but basically I'm using my blue Mildliner for ideas and thoughts, and then my purple one for highlights in my life. So if I had an event that I really liked, then I'll just go back and highlight that in purple just so they stand out against all the other just typical plans. The layout is going to be pretty simple. I'm writing the days of the week down the page with leaving 2 lines in between. That's just how it worked out with the size of this journal and the number of lines on the page. And then I'm writing in the dates. I'm going to have the weekday darkened as well as the date, just so it looks nice without being overdone. Like I said, I want to keep it really simple, whereas my normal Plan With Me videos are a little over the top and take a lot more time. So I still want to make it look good, but just with the least amount of time possible. So I'm doing the same on the other side, and I'm just going to be doing the first 2 weeks to start out with because I don't want to think too far ahead, but I will give you a couple different spreads that I'll be using here shortly. So don't worry, it is going to change up and get a little more exciting after this page. But I just want to show you how I do my typical plans. I like to do a lot of writing in my journal. Usually, aside from my bullet journal, I have a journal for pretty much everything. If you've watched my other videos, you know that. But I'm just writing down some random plans. On the right-hand side of the page, next to the date is where I'm writing my plans. And everything underneath the date is going to be just ideas and thoughts and highlights and just random things that I did. Right here, I wrote something that's going to be an idea for later on, so I'm making sure to highlight that in blue just to go along with my key. And then I'm writing down my husband's work schedule next to the date as well, because I pretty much coordinate my schedule around him right now as far as like meal planning and just plans in general. So I wanted to make sure I wrote those in first for reference, and everything else is kind of up in the air, so I just left that blank. Now flipping to the next page, I'm doing a big home projects page, and I'm not filling this out in this video, but I might do a separate video all about this because it's something that's kind of high up on my list of priorities right now and something I want to focus on. So this is just going to be like a big reference page, and I might do a part 2 later. I'm using my Arteza pens to create this title just so it kind of jumps out, adding some highlights and shadows, and I just want this to look really nice. And I'm going to go in and print out some pictures for inspiration that I'm going to glue down on these pages, and then I'm also going to write down like my plans, the stuff that I need to buy for these home projects. Like I said, you'll get all the details if I do that video here soon, so just let me know in the comments if you want to see that. Flipping to the next page, we're going to do some goals and affirmations. I'm doing the title the same way. This I'm also not filling out on camera today, mostly because I want to go back when the time is right, like when I have a few minutes to fill these out and just keep adding little bits at a time. I don't want to fill up a lot of these spreads just in one sitting when I'm planning for the month. I want to really think about what I'm putting on here. I'll probably do the left page as short term and the right page as long term. And I'm taking these colored tabs and I'm going to put them in just so I can flip to them for easy access. And that is it for today. That's simple spreads and that wouldn't take a lot of time. So if you guys found this helpful, definitely let me know in the comments and let me know what else you guys would like to see from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video.